717 now, a disabled vehicle in the downtown that is northbound I-5 at J Street. And slow going northbound 99 starting at Fruit Ridge Road. To the phone now. It is Dan in Sonoma.
Sean, is that a disabled vehicle or a crippled vehicle that's on the side of the road?
It is disabled, yes.
Okay, so it's not politically correct to say it's crippled on the side of the road there.
It is. It probably isn't, but I don't really care.
Okay, it's like when you go on the disabled list in baseball. They thought that was too. It wasn't politically correct enough, so I think they changed that. And I said, well, let's change it to the crippled list.
Well, do they still call stolen bases? Because that's probably not politically correct either.
That'll be removed next year. Just trust me. It'll be borrowed bases.
As long as the base you steal is worth less than $950, I guess it's okay.
Right. It's not a felony.
Exactly.
But you'll be asked to give it back though.
Well, I'm not giving borrowed. I wonder if Ricky Henderson is going to have to give back all his stolen bases.
That's him and his lawyer's problem. So it is Monday. That means the Chicago shooting report: 24 shot, 4 dead. Sadly, all 4 people were teenage boys, and of course, no one is taken into custody. No suspects. No nothing. The Chicago police basically has been reduced to nothing more than a cleanup crew. They show up after the fact when all the crime is gone. They do their cleanup, make a report, and then go home.
You know, Dan, pretty soon the whole country will be like that, thanks to the Democrats.
Well, we're certainly seeing it.
That's where we're going.
Yeah, we're not that far away from there.
Then they will have an excuse to crack down on us.
Well, speaking of those
everyone
cities,
who doesn't agree with them.
Well, speaking of those cities, ping pong. I usually have a theme for the top of for my call it prep board. Today's theme is the China syndrome, because Xi Jinping obviously left San Francisco. Democrats patting themselves on the back, for bowing to Xi Jinping pong, and of course all the small business. What's that?
I said, kiss the ring.
Kiss the ring. Yeah, well, kiss whatever. I know.
There you go.
Yet, of course, small businesses are extremely unhappy because they lost a small fortune with all the street closures and all the promises that were made and never fulfilled. But here's the thing. I had mentioned last week that when you run a communist dictatorship, it's no different than running the mob. A few days before Ping's arrival, a number of his cabinet officials suddenly disappeared, most notably his defense minister. And what that tells me is that within China's inner circles, someone was sending Ping a message. And I think the message was this: if you don't deliver what's needed to get your country out of the economic deflation that it's in, he may wind up missing as well.
Yeah, he may, but that won't really help us much.
Well, again, that's. I think he got more than he needed, thanks to again the dictators we have here with Biden and Gavin Newsom. Dan from Elk Grove mentioned the CEOs that are all bowing and scraping before this dictator. Well, here's the thing: they're there because there has been an ongoing unholy symbiosis with government. It should have been these alliances should have been broken up a long time ago. But whatever the government says, these corporate CEOs bow because they want money. And we saw this when Obamacare was implemented. We were horrified that was implemented. But if you were a company that was guaranteed millions upon millions of dollars from the government, well, you would turn a blind eye and just bow and scrape and just go along your way. But that's just the way things are these days.
Dan, with words like symbiosis, you may lose your bad Mexican badge.
Well, that cost me $5. That's my $5 word of the day, by the way.
We'll let you keep it then.
Well,
it's Thanksgiving, Dan. I'm going to try and be nice this week.
You're very kind to it. Yeah, you're extra kind this morning. Wow, you must have had a good weekend. By the way, who's having a good day today? Feeble Joe. It's his birthday. Feeble Joe turns 81. Of course, he looks like he's 181. But what's infuriating is the talk from the media and the Democrats is the only thing that stopping him from getting endorsements and wanting him to run next year is his age. Nobody mentions, and certainly the media doesn't mention, his horrid policies, which are destroying the country. That's what should be attacked first and foremost. You know,
I couldn't agree more, Dan. It's like, I don't care how old people are. I care about what they do. There are some people that are his age that are quite competent.
Let me leave you on this.
There are some young people who are quite stupid.
Oh, there's a bunch of people that are quite stupid. Just look at the streets today. Let me leave you with a teaser. Tomorrow, something is going on with the country, and I'm going to coin a phrase, the Ebola Effect. The Ebola Effect. I'll explain what that is tomorrow.
Dan, I can hardly wait.
You only have 24 hours to find out.
All right, then. On that note, I will bid you adieu for now.
Oh, there's another $5 word. Now we're even.
It's a French word. It's not worth anything.
Thanks, bud.
I'll talk to you later. It's 23 after 7 now. Sunny and 66 today.